For the first time in American history, the Speaker of the House of Representatives has been removed from his leadership role in a vote by his colleagues. Republican Kevin McCarthy facing a challenge from a small group of far-right lawmakers.
And tonight we're learning any vote on a replacement is at least a week away. WGN's Jenna Barnes joining us with the latest.
Yeah, guys, there was some speculation tonight that after this vote, McCarthy would try to run again for the Speaker. Tonight he announced he will not be running in his first remarks since his removal.
If I lose my job over doing what I truly believe was right, I'm very at peace with it.
Congressman Kevin McCarthy is now the first House Speaker in American history voted out of that office, and his own party made it happen.
The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
A simple majority of 216 representatives voted to remove him. All present Democrats joined 8 hard-right Republicans. 210 voted against the motion.
My fear is the institution fell today because you can't do the job if 8 people, you have 94% or 96% of your entire conference, but 8 people can partner with the whole other side. How do you govern?
Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida forced the vote.
There's nothing selfish about wanting a Speaker of the House who tells the truth.
Following through on a threat that he would move to oust McCarthy if the Speaker worked with Democrats to keep the federal government open. But political observers note the writing was on the wall when McCarthy got the job earlier this year.
Kevin McCarthy, with the 15 ballots to get him to be Speaker in January, really put himself in this position because he made a concession to the Freedom Caucus that it only would take 1 vote for a call to vacate the speakership. We knew this was going to happen at some point.
Congressman Darren LaHood called the vote a political game, saying in a statement, today's move by a few members more concerned with clicks and sound bites rather than working to achieve conservative policy victories threatens to hand the House of Representatives back to Democrats. Those Democrats say they want to get back to business.
We are waiting with bated breath for them to get their house in order.
But the House won't be in business again until next week. All action there is halted as Republicans work to find a replacement. Congressman Patrick McHenry has been named Speaker pro tem. But the whole catalyst for this vote, the short-term spending plan to avert the government shutdown, only funds the government for 43 more days. So time is of the essence, guys.